Hello everyone, my name is Kirill. I'm theology student and I'm glad to see you on my channel. Freedom according to Dostoevsky. So, what is freedom for Dostoevsky? It's not, of course, arbitrariness and it's not licentiousness. Sorry for my English, I will try to correct myself. But true freedom for Dostoevsky is self-ownership. And free person, according to Dostoevsky, is a person who controls his own will. Let's try to remember to control your own will. That's an important point for Dostoevsky. This thought, this quite good thought, is much deeper than meets the eye. It's an important anthropological problem. Every person has a will. It's an attribute of inner metaphysical nature of every person. And person does not exist without will. But sometimes person cannot control his own will and can't give the direction to his own will. So becoming free for Dostoevsky is not about to remove every and all kind of external constraints. Freedom for Dostoevsky is eternal, innate question. And it's not even a question, but the girl for person to find himself, to become the free citizen, but not of the city in which he lives, but become the free citizen of his own eternal kingdom. This is the way that every person, that every man is called to make, to gain what seems to your characteristic, an essential attribute of your, but in fact which is not. So for Dostoevsky, freedom is ownership of your own will, when person can make his own will to be really his own. And freedom is the central feature of Dostoevsky world view. Dostoevsky tries to show that freedom is the most fundamental and absolutely the most important category of being and of human existence. It's the most important thing in our life. And even love is only love when it's freely given and freely affirmed. And love without freedom is not exactly the love, but the greatest lie that leads human person to depersonalization, to self-destruction, to total slavery, and finally destroys human person. And for Dostoevsky, it's very important that the will be without or with freedom. There is no true love without freedom, and it's absolutely impossible to separate love, true love, and true freedom. And love without freedom leads person, as we have already said, to depersonalization and to spiritual death. Even if person thrives and prospers materially, and Christ opposes his probably tough but true love, free love, and his burden of freedom to deceptive and non-free love of Grand Inquisitor. So that is what their legend of Grand Inquisitor about. It is the part of Dostoevsky novels where he opposes true free love and deceptive non-free love, and tries to show their meaning of freedom in our existence. And Inquisitor dares to accuse Christ of lack of love to people. But it is Inquisitor, it is him, it is Inquisitor who really hates people and try to destroy human personality. But Dostoevsky tries to describe freedom in different way, and freedom, as we have already said, is not arbitrariness, is not removing of external constraints. The freedom which is not rooted and grounded in love is not really creative freedom, because freedom, according to Dostoevsky, should be creative. And without love, freedom becomes just an evil arbitrariness. So this is the first part of our little discussion, of our of our little lecture. I will try to improve my English and the material which I will try to discuss on my channel. So I hope you will support me by your comments, and most of all, I hope you will excuse me for my English. No matter, I'm very glad to see you on my channel. Thank you for your attention.